able to sustain it more. But that spurt is who he is. Now, maybe at this point he can only go 20 minutes. That's fine. Just give us 20 minutes of those minutes. Because then he started getting beat on the dribble and said, well, I'm not tired. Well, you blocked all those earlier. What do you mean you're not tired? Something's wrong. You went from blocking them to giving them layups. So, again, you know, we got guys, the intensity and the fight that they got to play with, we're just not where we need to be right now.
Cal, you spent a lot of time in preseason talking about the new rules and the new points of emphasis. Is this what you expected from a foul standpoint?
Well, we do drive the ball, but they sagged in. I mean, they did what every team's going to do, 90% of the teams. They're going to work the clock, and expect one of these freshmen to stop playing. And if they don't stop playing, they'll shoot it and expect one of them to stop playing so they can rebound it. That's what they're going to do. If hands are down, they're going to try to beat us shooting threes. Northern Kentucky made 13 threes tonight, almost beat Purdue on the road. I mean, if we play like we did tonight against them, we lose. I don't care what you're ranked. I really don't care. No, this guy can play, that guy can play, that's okay. And then you lose. So we've got to, again, play through full possessions. The whole possession play. If they make a tough shot, fine. Don't stop. Not one guy. We're not near that yet. Second thing is, if you rush it up and it's not there, don't throw a lob pass into 5 guys. Swing the ball and let us all play. If you don't have a play, don't take 2 more bounces and throw a slow bouncer out like the play's over. Swing it, drive. You know, again, we didn't. I tell you what, I thought when I put John Hood and those guys in, you saw the ball move. You saw John Hood get a wide open shot on the 3rd drive. I don't think we got to the 3rd drive one time with that other unit. So we got work to do.
Coach, only 7 turnovers. Is that encouraging?
And they were like 4 of them were lob passes. But again, if you're never throwing the ball and you're just taking it and shooting, it's hard to turn it over unless you're running somebody over. I just need him to, you know, if I want him to make play. This is hard playing the way we do. Attack. It's not there. Move the ball. Attack. Go. If you have a play, make it. If the elbows are guarded, you don't have a play. Pass it and cut so your teammate can drive. And we're just not there yet.
John, could you talk a little bit about the way you thought Andrew played and also what you saw from Marcus? Is that what you want from him? Is that what you want him doing?
Yeah, he's an energy guy. I mean, he did good. We missed, well, Andrew was 5 assists, 1 turnover. The only thing, again, there were plays where the ball movement will start with him. So he's got to attack, and then he doesn't have to make a scoring pass. Just get us started. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the showcase game. This is a basketball game. Try to make a play. You can't make it. Then move that ball. And it starts with him and Aaron and James. And I grabbed all 3 of them after the game and told them. James made 1 play where he swung it swung, they drove, and he got the shot on the weak side. That's how it is. You came up, you didn't have it, you swung the ball, went to the other side, they drove middle. You end up getting the shot. But you got to trust that you're going to get it back. And right now we're still learning. And again, I'll say this. I don't think they're selfish in any way. I just think they've always played this way. If I get it, I try to take my man. If I got to go 3 bounces, I'm going to try to do that. That's done. You can't play that way in a good college game.
Coach, we've seen a couple times this year where you guys have had numbers in transition and you've seen lobs go over a 7-footer's head. I mean, are you guys just too anxious right now, or what's going on with that in transition?
Well, they were anxious today. First college game. But I'm glad they tried to throw it. The problem is, if there are 3 guys, it's a scrum, you probably shouldn't throw it. The decision to throw it was wrong, but again, I'm not, you know, like I was on him pretty hard. I said, I'm not feeling sorry for anybody in here. And I'm not backing up. We got to get better. And we got to accept what we have to do to get better. That's the first step of this. How about us leaving our feet and then fouling? What are you doing? Well, the reason you left your feet is you stopped playing. Then you try to recover to your man, and you don't want him to score, so you leave your feet. Or how about I grab the guy down low as he drives by me and give him 2 free throws? That's all stuff because they're stopping. We now have a day, a game, a day, a game. So how you're going to rework that now, other than tell them, And we are who we are right now. And that's why I keep saying I'm not going to add a whole lot of stuff. You saw how sloppy we looked. You looked at, that's who we are right now.
I know you said that you thought Julius should have more rebounds tonight, but that's 3 straight double-doubles for him. What's he doing right?
Well, he's when he's going after it and he's getting the ball by people and getting that third and fourth play around the goal, there's no one better. He can also score. And how is he shooting free throws? So what do you think you would tell him? Get fouled. Wow, you guys are basketball bennies. So you get fouled. So go to the basket and ball fake and get fouled. Don't avoid and miss a 1-footer. Get fouled. Get to the line. We've told him if you don't have a clear path, come to a 1-2 stop and get the ball to the basket. Get fouled. But again, he stopped a bunch today. And you may say, here's a kid had 21 and 15 and you're like, he didn't do enough. No, for us to be what we're trying to be, we got to have a bunch of guys out there that are playing the entire time they're on the court. And if they can't go, they sub themselves. And we go with someone else. And that's why I said I thought Alex and Marcus gave us great minutes. Both of them did. And that's what you need off our bench.
Cal, considering the emphasis on fouls, how concerning is the free throw shooting? You mentioned that too.
Well, we play the way we do. We want to get fouled, playing through bumps and again, you understand my 3 guards went 12 for 21. So, like I said, how do I get you the ball late in the game? What, so you get 5 and miss? Then I said, is there anybody in the craft tonight? Go over and shoot free throws. Walk 12 steps across the street, go shoot free throws. I mean, this is, you know, we've got a group here, everything that happens is new to them. And I've got to have, there's a gentle balance between patience and what I said after the game. I shouldn't expect or shouldn't accept you not playing on a full possession. Or should I? I said no. And I should look at you guys and say, pass the ball to each other. Pass it quickly. Give it up early. You can do those things. You're going to miss shots. You'll turn it over some. You'll get beat to some balls. But the scrambling, the fight is not there right now. It's almost like we're okay. We can come back and just win it anyway. Got a ways to go.
Coach, in the back, again on the emphasis, how much more important and critical is a team's bench this year compared to previous years?
Well, I'm happy that we're deep because it is going to play a part. No question about it. So, you know, I think we've got enough guys. And, you know, you think about the experience of John Hood and Jared, what they went through last year. How about Dominic, his toughness? You know, you need to go for a guard. You can put him in and let him guard somebody. Derek is thinking a little bit too much. Hit that shot in the corner. Don't think, just play. React. Be instinctive. And when he doesn't, it slows his game down, and he's not nearly what he is. So you know, I think we can go to him, and obviously Marcus. We're fine. But again, I don't want our guys fouling where a guy drives and you try to steal a ball, or you leave. Think of our fouls. How many of them were like grabbing a guy's arm? What? How many of them were leaving our feet and fouling a shoot? I mean, we had a bunch of those. And that means you stopped playing. By the time you went to guard him, you know you gave him a shot, so you left your feet. You know, again, I watched the tape, and for our guys, like I said, we got some stuff we got to get done.
Cal, does Willie think of himself differently now? Does he think of himself as a shot blocker? He seems like he's sort of, and you talk about leaving your feet, he seems like he's got that mentality that even a Nerlens had early last year, trying to go get everything. He
is. I mean, he's way better than he was. He had 4 assists and 4 blocks and 3 steals. You know, he probably could have scored a few more baskets just forcing himself to go get the ball. You know, again, in 18 minutes, that's pretty good.
One more question.